It is 4:11 a.m. and this is the rambling of four madmen.
I guess the thing is, a pacemaker is so small, and it's not even like, I guess, noticeable. I mean, you don't. I guess it doesn't have to be noticeable.
I mean, you have a
cyborganic.
Like, you have a bionic arm. That's pretty special, Caden.
Well, no, but like,
If you have the Master Chief prosthetic, you're pretty special, dude.
well, hell yeah, you are.
You're basically Chief.
Yes, you are. Right there. Very
That's a real
special.
thing.
Wait, what?
It's a real thing.
What do you mean it's a real thing?
Yeah, dude.
There's actually like Halo Master Chief prosthetics.
I am lobbing off my fucking arm for that thing.
Is that actually true?
Yeah, Caden's gonna fake it. No, not Caden's gonna stage an act.
When he gets into the Navy, he's gonna honorably discharge himself and then enter the Spartan program.
No, he's just gonna like have a training accident or.
I'm just gonna chill out until Space War.
Oh god. Tyler, I forgot which one's me.
I've been having a hard time following that too.
But
Dude, imagine being on Space Force. That would give you like super PTSD because not only are you experiencing the horrors of war, but
the
you're
horrors of
experiencing them in
space.
Yeah, in space.
At any moment, if anything happens, you could watch your best friend get sucked out of an airlock just by a simple accident, not even by enemy.
Dude,
Not
your
only that,
friends,
but you
like,
have to you have to stare into the empty
The
void
empty
of
abyss,
space. Like,
yeah.
it just takes like a certain amount of psychological
Mental preparedness,
sturdiness. Yeah,
dude, like your
psychological
friend's helmet
sturdiness,
gets
just
like
a-
nicked,
and you just fucking
and
die.
there's barely a breach in it, and his fucking head You just have to live with that. Hypothetically, if you're in space, and you remember the Space Force, like you're fighting aliens, if somebody shoots you in the
You're
head,
fucking
then
dead.
I think it'd be rapid enough that your head would just fucking explode.
Imagine how
Well,
fucking
does
PTSD
a
they
spacesuit carry the atmospheric pressure of like Earth?
Yeah, probably. I think that's the intention of a spacesuit. To make
Well, it
it
just
like,
supplies
freaked
oxygen.
out.
simulates like the normal atmosphere
Jesus Christ.
so you can survive.
People will be freaked out by aliens because they'll either look like deep sea sort of shit,
Like anglerfish and stuff?
extremely, like-
Yeah. They just
yeah,
look
it's
fucked.
so foreign to our earthly not earthly biology, like just the way creatures look on the surface of Earth, or they'll look so similar that it'll be uncanny.
It's like they look like the typical
Either way,
grays.
it's
Is that what you're saying? Like the uncanny part?
They'll look like
Even more similar to us than the grays?
uncanny robots.
Than
They'll
the
look like
Greys.
people, but they'll look like very off.
Or are we gonna start getting into like Coneheads now?
Wait, what are coneheads?
You never heard of the
No.
Coneheads?
That sounds like a
wrong
racial
with you?
slur.
I've never
Yeah, that
I've
sounds like
never
a
known.
racial slur.
Fucking conehead.
It's an old movie, I'm pretty sure. There's just like there was a guy who commercial that made fun of
Googled
it.
it.
What?
It's just people with cone-shaped heads.
Well, yeah, that's why it's
No,
called
I
Coneheads.
just
Like-
mean,
like-
Their heads
Like,
just
are the
pointy.
coneheads, do they look like Kia di Mundi from, Star Wars?
What evolutionary advantage would you get from having a pointy head?
I
So,
don't know.
well, rhinos have pointy
surrounding
heads.
people by
Rhinos have
targeting
pointy
them.
heads. Okay, listen. Stunt doubles shoot themselves. Human stunt doubles shoot themselves out of cannons for fun. All right, those conehead stunt doubles will shoot themselves out of cannons for like warfare.
It's just a really big game of talk.
Just wanted to fucking stick to a wall.
It's like having a hole punch on like your pen or something so you can break the car. That's what the cone head's for. You can punch a hole in glass and you need to escape. And
Yeah, if their car is about to fill with water, they just bust open their.
Can you imagine you square up with somebody like in a grocery
And you
store?
find out they got a fucking conehead.
Like instead of like fighting with your fists.
They fight with their
They
head.
just fight like mountain goats.
They
They
start
start ramming their heads together. And like this alien, like.
You know, it's really sad
What if,
too
like-
because like
What if like some of them had like corkscrew heads, or like bottle opener shape?
what?
I mean, like.
Like,
Yeah,
do you
okay,
think?
let's get
Do you
offensive,
think
dude.
like?
Do you think the Downies of like the alien
Oh,
race,
no.
God.
like they don't have perfectly symmetrical?
No, they just look
heads?
like us. We're
Like,
the
maybe they're
Downies. No,
cylinders?
we're the
They
Downies,
have
and they
fish
just left
hook
us behind on Earth.
Cylinders, they got fish hooks.
Ooh.
They got some head that's a rectangle or something.
Their head's just a fucking. Oh.
I'm still thinking about like the giant Game of Thrones. It's just like shooting.
We meet this advanced alien civilization. You're like, what do you guys do for fun? Oh, we shoot ourselves at a giant dartboard.
Yeah, they don't have like football or baseball or anything.
Yeah, they don't have any like those sports. Their sports are just darts, and whoever's head sticks the
all
longest.
their culture is based around their cone-shaped.
Maybe that's where their
biology.
evolutionary track comes in. You know, whoever has the pointiest head sticks the easiest.
Yeah, it's like having a big pee-pee. But if you have a pointy head.
Dude, what if
Easier to
like
eat, I don't
what if
know.
they
Here's
what if what if
Well, here's the question though: is it the length of the head?
the
or is it,
girth?
like the sharpness?
What if
Well,
like
like,
males
the question
have
is-
heads and
attractive?
females have like indents?
What if what if it's not how big the cone is? It's just how they use the cone. Oh.
Like the cone
That's
on the top
it's
of the
insult.
head.
Well, what if like what? No, like what if instead of just like your typical what if that's where the corkscrews come in? What if the corkscrews better? They're just smaller.
So you're telling me like corkscrew heads are like the BBCs of
A baby C. What's that?
BBC?
Oh,
Baby seal.
I thought you said like a
Like
baby
black
C.
dick.
Alice, I thought you were talking about
No.
like a waterhead.
What?
Oh, so you know when like babies are born, their skull isn't fully developed, and they have that little like soft spot.
Uh-huh.
Well, like
The self-destruct.
I never heard it called that. Well, like
Okay, continue.
Yeah,
this
dude.
like the reason they're called waterheads is like that space is just more water than usual. So like their entire head just like bloats up and just it's just very like sensitive. So it's basically like they start turning into Squidward. Like if you just like poke them or punch them in the head, they'll just fucking die.
Just punch a baby in the head.
No, I mean like like
Is
the
that why-
adult
is that
baby
why
head,
babies look so fucking
like the
ugly?
adult waterheads. Like if
Oh.
they survive to adulthood, if
You
you just
punch
punch them in the
any
head,
baby.
they will die. I mean, yeah, if you punch any baby in the head, they'll probably like
So if you
suffer.
touch the tip of the cone, do they die?
The
The
tip.
aliens?
It's like the shark. If you touch their nose, they just like get
It's
paralyzed.
like the very.
If you touch
You just have to tap
if you touch the
them.
tip of the cone, they just shut down.
It's like the off button.
Ew.
Powering down.
Doo 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 doo.
Except like you power down forever because they fucking died.
Okay,
Oh, no.
guys. Okay, guys. Adding the Conehead race to the official D&D lore now. So like the question is, would cyborg Coneheads would they get the top of their head like covered so like it doesn't affect their brain? Like would they like cybernetically?
If they got it covered, they'd basically be a bullet.
So then they would fire themselves out of the
Their
cannon.
brain.
The cone is probably, I would say it's surrounding the brain.
Like
at
a
least.
really thin like skull ish that type.
well, like instead of the brain being shaped like our brain, maybe it's
Their
like
brain
a
is shaped like
cone-shaped
a
brain.
cone.
But no, like I feel like it's like evolutionarily, like if they were supposed to like ram their cone heads.
Maybe it'd
into
just be just a big hard
to,
chunk of
like,
bone.
Fight. Yeah, just be a.
But like,
chunk of
what if
bone.
like they evolved like we did? We didn't evolve to fight. We evolved to run. And they just happen to have cone-shaped heads.
Yeah, they wouldn't. Yeah, they wouldn't be Homo sapien like because, like, why would you evolve like humans but with a cone?
I don't know. Maybe they came from like pointed fish. I said
You know what I
trigger
mean.
fish.
What the hell's a triggerfish?
Look it up. It got big buck teeth, and it's like they got big juicy lips too. They look like the kind of fish you'd find in the Bronx. I did not say that on record.
I was looking at some pictures. It looks like the cone sort of like goes backwards instead of just
What? Wait, what? What pictures
looks
are
like
you
kinda
looking
like
at?
It's at an angle. I googled Conehead. What do you
So
mean?
like,
It looks like it
so
goes
maybe
back
it's
a
for
bit. So, like, it's not just
aerodynamics.
straight
Maybe it's
up.
for aerodynamics.
No, dude, that's gotta be annoying. If you're like hung,
Oh,
you
I
got like a
Googled-
really
I
fat
Googled
cone.
A fat
Googled
cone.
it. It goes straight up. It goes straight up.
You just like you like turn your head and you like knock over stuff.
It doesn't
Do you
go
think
back
there'd be a
far
race
enough
war
that,
between like curved heads and then straight up cone heads?
The curve.
Like curved and straight cone heads?
That sounds like a Rick and Morty bit.
Well, there was a Rick and Morty episode
God
where they had
damn
a race war based on nipples.
Oh.
Like, was it like square nipples? What was it? What was it?
So, yeah, something
was-
like that. No, it was.
It was pointy nipples. Cone nipples! Oh, cone nipples!
Somebody photoshopped a picture of Mace Windu down.
So, with this whole shark teeth thing, so if they can't use their head to, like, assault creatures. Wait. The question is, would their jaw be pointed or would they have, like, normal jaws, like ours?
No, because then they'd just be caged. I found a website when looking at conehead pictures of Homo capensis coneheads, the hidden controllers of humanity.
What?
And then I clicked it, and it shows a picture of a past pope, and it says that's why the Vatican are wearing those miters. But it's them wearing the pointed religious
Like the
hat.
KKK hat?
And no, not
They
that
do that in
hat.
Spain.
The Pope hat. And like apparently it's because of Coneheads, according to this person on greenenergyinvestment.com. I'll send the link.
What a
That's
true
funny.
intellectual.
You know, my way to
And they-
save the environment is to talk
By
about
the way,
cone
By the
heads.
way, guys,
I love how this conversation evolved so
Yeah,
much.
well,
talking about cyborgs. I don't know
Coneheads. Well, like, okay, well, why don't we do a merger? What about cyborg cone heads? Like, no, that still answer the question though. Like,
You have
like,
cybernetically
if, like, would you like,
Getting
like,
a-
have we agreed that like
Make-
the top of the cone is like a soft spot that'll paralyze them, or like, what have we decided on that?
No, it has to be a
haven't seen
hard
the
spot. 'Cause
movie.
that's the only advantage we could think of for having.
Okay,
Yeah.
so it's a
So-
hard spot. So like, wouldn't you replace
So
it with
you
metal to
cybernetically
like make it
enhance
even stronger?
I don't see how making it pure metal would be like advantageous. Or what about just being a normal person but getting a cone head like enhanced?
So like being a human then getting a cone head?
Yeah, how much would you get bullied for doing?
You get bullied so much.
You get bullied, but then you just ran with your.
Yeah.
Yeah, then you just
bully
fucking
you
killed
until
them.
you like you mountain goat the shit out of them, dude.
And then you gotta establish your
Like,
dominance.
they're not
And then-
gonna
It's like
see you
prison.
coming.
And then like no one can arrest you because you have you're a cyborg. You have a metal cone head. You can just deflect all the bullets.
Yeah, what are the police gonna do? Arrest you? You receive scholarships because you're a disenfranchised conehead
Yeah,
youth?
I'm disenfranchised, and I am probably the greatest, most oppressed minority because all I do is get bullied at school.
There's only one.
There's
of you.
only one of me. I'm the last of the coneheads. I'm the
Minority.
last of the coneheads,
You're
read off
you're
your
the biggest
4
minority
attempted
'cause there's the
murders.
least amount of you.
and I'm also the most oppressed because all I did was get bullied in school because I decided to turn my
Yeah.
fucking head into a cone.
You graduate high school 2 years later. People check up on you. You have a cone for
Like you don't get it in high school, you do it when you go to college. So like,
Like,
you,
you're just a
you
normal
go to the
person,
fucking reunion and they're like,
people
"What the
check on
fuck
you."
is that?"
What?
I guess
Why
cone
do you-
head.
It's Conehead.
But Conehead would be a badass superhero.
No.
No, he wouldn't.
Wow, how would he be good in any way?
It's just a Conehead, dude.
Dude, Thor would take his hammer and smash his cone head across
No,
the
dude, it's
floor.
made out of metal.
Thor's hammer is made out of
Thor
metal
up.
that was forged in a sun or some shit, right?
What makes you think the Conehead wasn't made in a sun?
Are you saying Peter Dinklage himself forged the Conehead?
No, because he's like,
Yeah.
like Coneheads would be like it would be a human with cybernetic enhancements, right? It would be made of vibranium if it's any of the best stuff in the world.
Yeah, it'd be made out of Wakanda metal.
No, maybe it's like the Infinity Gauntlet, but on your.
Like who would make an infinity gauntlet for your head for you? Like that wouldn't.
Peter Dinklage.
Yeah, we just have to
Thanos is
we just have to
already-
find
No,
Peter
no, here's the
Dinklage,
thing,
cut off
here's
his
the thing.
hands again, and then
Here's the thing: Thanos was already like a big purple space monster with huge muscles who had the biggest.
he's
army
not
in
a
the
monster. He's a
universe.
hunk.
He was a
He
hunk
was a
with
That's
the
better,
biggest army
yeah.
in the universe. So he could obviously convince Peter Dinklage to make.
Well, didn't he take his hands?
Why would you Why would you, a beta male from
Hey.
Earth, convince him
Hey.
to kill Conehead with the flames of a dying star?
Maybe you already have the Conehead, and you just want to hit.
He does it out of pity.
Yeah.
Like that one episode.
Yeah, yeah.
Where what's his name, Patrick, with the glove on his head.
Oh my god, Patrick is a Conehead, guys.
Wait, you're right.
Oh my god.
Patrick was the first
Yeah,
Conehead.
one of the biggest characters in.
Well, actually, he was the
media,
first
because
pinhead.
Who you calling Pinhead?
He's a pinhead. He's a liberal pinhead.
Don't roll.
Dude, are pinheads the black people of the Conehead race?
Dude, if there's any race-side genocide, it'd be the liberals. The libtards, I mean. The fucking pinheads.
The pinhead, not the
You
Conehead.
think Coneheads
The
are
pinhead
right-wing and
Conehead
pinheads
are
are
Yeah, Coneheads are right wing, pinheads left wing. But that's also why there's a race for it. Coneheads are like a different race, but they're like still closely related.
They're pins because they're more submissive. And
What if you're just, what if like, so you know how like a cone is like cone shaped, you know? What if there was the one where their head is just straight up a cylinder and they're just called rod heads? Can heads?
Like all the fucked up, like all the downy Coneheads have like cylinders or like
No, they have hook heads.
Yeah, the corkscrews.
they're
Because they're
hooked.
The cork heads.
Not amorphous. They're just
The
deformed.
cork heads.
So are they like hooked to the side
Cork
or
heads.
like forward? Like where are they hooked?
Depends on how rearrange your genetic information is, I guess.
Oh, of course. How many chromosomes does a Conehead have?
Probably like
Oh.
34,000.
They're tetraploidy.
Oh fuck.
Oh, do we do got more about the coneheads that we can keep doing?
No, I think
Have we beat that horse dead?
We turned it into
Liberals versus
pinheads
conservatives. The FBI put you on a watch
Normal
list
thing.
not for your like 15 searches into lolly hentai. It's just for your fucking conehead search. Like this dude's looking up
I'm pretty
coneheads.
sure most people don't have that
No,
problem.
listen though. Like the FBI is actually like the U.S. government's actually covering up the existence of coneheads. So when you search it up, they'll find
This
you.
guy's a
They'll find
pinhead.
you.
Dude,
Yeah.
he probably wears a turban. That's what they all have.
That's how they hide the
Oh
cones.
my
That's how
God.
they hide their cones.
That's what yarmulkes are for.
What?
You just
That's
hide
what
up
the pro
the
is
tip.
So you're
Oh my
saying
God.
pinheads are Jewish now? Our coneheads are Jewish?
Figured it out.
Every Jew is
they
just a
hide the tip
conehead.
of the cone.
Guys, it's their final day on Earth. They know. They're coming for us. We're gonna make
They know. They know.
This video is never going up.
As soon as we upload, it just gets taken down.
You're gonna find this podcast. All these people end up dead.
I'm gonna get a knock at my front door. Like we need to talk.
There's some fire Conehead chicks.
Dude, conehead babes are where it's at.
Yeah, they look. Yeah,
Dude,
yes.
Y'all thought I was into fucking Asian women, dude. Fucking coneheads, dude. Dude, I see where it's at, dude. Dude, imagine dude, what if their G spot was on the tip of their cone?
Look at him.
What if listen. What if they're instead of a hand job, you just rub their cone?
Oh.
Oh.
Okay, we're getting into deep territory.
They splurt out.
It's
their
cone juice.
head.
Cone juice. They become waterheads.
Dude, sort of have sex with a Conehead chick.
Do you think they just open up?
You
Do you
gotta,
think they
like-
just open up their head?
So would it like soften when they're not aroused?
Yeah, it would just harden when they're aroused. Ooh! So they're like waterheads before, but then they're also
What is
waterheads
the
after.
Conehead
But
being?
they're
What do I click
but
on
the cones
cone?
also gets hard. They're just wet cones. They're just wet hard cones.
Yeah, did we go too far?
What? You talking about Jews? No, we haven't said anything completely anti-Semitic.
No. I like it. Is it government
Come
gonna-
after us? I hope so.
Did we cover up? Did we uncover too much? I think we looked into this a little
Guys,
more than we were
guys,
supposed to.
guys, I hear knocking at my door. Guys, wait, guys.
Hallway.